Andrew. This segment is called Pick Your Mouth. If you cannot answer a question or take too long to answer, you must take a shot. What's the most childish thing you've ever done or still do?
Watch Power Rangers.
Are you a slow stroker or a fast stroker? Please demonstrate.
I'm a slow stroker, but I won't demonstrate. I won't do that.
If you had to sing a song to win over your true love, what song would that be? And please sing it. You must take a shot.
Damn. Stronger than I thought. Mercy.
Finish this poem with your own twist. Roses are red.
Roses are red, like the mood of a chill night on the beach, and me and you just vibing, gazing in the sun, and I'm thinking of you burning up, shriveled up, no reason in the sun, just a vibe, just tonight, just whatever happens from here, I'm ready.
Ooh.
Something, you know. I think that's the shots though.
If your significant other wanted you to wear male lingerie on Valentine's Day, what are you wearing? Plain or lacy ones?
Yeah, I'm fucking with the lingerie.
What's the craziest thing you've done to get your crush's attention?
Ooh. I do a lot of shit. Craziest thing though?
Please take a shot.
What's the time limit? On this? I mean, I got one more left.
Are you sucking toes or sucking fingers?
Both? Both of them? Shit.
If your ex called you for an eggplant appointment, will you A, be shaven like a baby's bottom, or B, be a bush mechanic?
As a committed man, I don't do them things, you know?
Take that last shot.
Damn.
What's the worst lie you've ever told to get out of a date?
I had my boy call me, said it was an emergency. It worked. I saw it on the movie. I was like, shit, let me try this in person. So, yeah.
You have just survived. Pick your mouth.
We're back.
Hello.
Hi. Right. I was supposed to bring the ad-lib.
Sorry. I was wiping my face. Doing
Check
a dab.
Back again with a special episode. for Valentine's Day, one thing we could do is come through.
Thanks for this.
2023, we kept the same energy.
Energy.
I'm rhyming because you have a poet, so that's showing my skill. You see what I
She's
did
trying to get
there?
on that stage.
Mhm.
Which stage, Doc?
Introduce
So,
us, nigga.
right,
I'm ready. I'm ready.
We'll start to the left of me with Lily.
Hello. It's your girl, Leah. You can follow me, forgot my lines. You can follow me or not, because some of y'all don't, on Instagram and Twitter at It's Leah Anise. It is just that simple.
Do you want to talk about it?
No, I don't want to talk about it. You know who you are. You're not following me.
Right.
And it's okay.
Okay.
It's okay.
Okay. Y'all got it. Y'all
Are
heard
they
it.
following the page?
They are.
They are?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. She has a case. Y'all get it together. Mandy.
Hi, guys. I'm Mandisa. You guys can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Mandisa Fayola, LinkedIn. I'm bringing that in 2023. TikTok, Mandisa Fayola, and Facebook. You can still follow me there, unlike Brie, but you can still follow me there, Mandisa Smith.
Right.
Follow, not add as a friend.
Please.
Follow.
I thought I made that clear. No? Follow.
Just in case. Just in case. And then of course for Valentine's Day we have to get special guests.
Valentines.
Valentine's. Sorry, yeah. For Valentine's we have to have special guests because it's a special episode. And I mean Valentine's Day, poetry, Andrew. I mean, it makes sense, eh?
Right.
It makes
Makes
sense. So, Mr. Gomez, could you please introduce yourself? Let the people know where to find you.
All right, for those of y'all who don't know, my name is Andrew Gomez. I am a writer, author, poet, spoken word artist, all of that jazz, And I be doing the thing. I be poeming, poeting, doing all of that. And you could find me on all social media platforms at Andrew Gomez.
All right, speaking of poetry, I just posted a short poem
Wow.
on my WhatsApp
Could we?
status.
Could we? Could
and
we
I
just?
want y'all.
Could we
Read it?
introduce?
Yeah, I want him
So
to read it.
you wrote it.
I didn't write it, but I felt it. I felt it deep in my soul,
Uh-huh.
and I wanted to share it with you.
Okay.
It's a short poem.
Okay.
You
Okay.
want me to say my handles and then we do that because
Okay, no problem, no problem.
Yeah.
This
so-
is powerful.
Just so I don't forget,
Yeah.
where to find yours truly, Brie Bombshell on IG and on Twitter. That's it. And then Big Talks podcast on every social media platform. Subscribe.
Ew.
Okay, so
We're gonna
it's
start off with the poem.
entitled A Short Poem.
Okay, short poem. All right, let's
It's
go.
only 2 lines.
Okay.
Father, you see me say me a try. Just give me a blind. Deep. I felt that. Cause eyes be trying and eyes need a blind. You know what I mean?
I understand.
Would you rate? How would you rate
Yeah,
that?
I wanna know.
Sometimes I feel like the short poems, they really bring out everything that needs to be said. So I rock
Right.
with it.
You rock with
I
it.
rock with it.
So you get it an 8 out of 10, 9 out of
It's a
10.
10 out of 10.
That's a 10 out of 10.
10 out of
That's a
10.
10 out of
I
10.
feel that deep in my
For the
soul.
person who wrote it, because Leah didn't.
I didn't write it.
Okay. For the person who wrote it, 10 out of 10.
Yeah, busting
That
forward.
felt
so yeah.
that felt very vibes cartelish. Very.
Yeah,
Or
tried.
Tanya Stevenish.
That's how it's be
You know?
though. You just be trying.
I
Really
just
is
need
be
a blind.
trying.
Just need a blind.
that.
Especially after a long day,
So-
So
Especially.
Is it like a place where you could like find poets to pick from, male poets? Because I feel like that would be the kind of guy I would need in my life.
What?
Yeah, like someone who you don't want nobody put you in a poem.
So like back in the day, you would have date Shakespeare.
Romeo, Juliet.
I just gonna say Shakespeare now.
Yeah, because
Definitely a Romeo.
Juliet me.
Would you have killed yourself?
No.
So definitely
No
not.
Juliet.
Not Juliet.
Not that far. Yeah. Okay.
Juliet.
You be
Yeah,
the jewel.
yeah.
Use
Julie.
Use Julie. Okay. Julie.
Who's Jewel?
Because it ain't Juliet, right? So who is Jules? Because she ain't killing herself, and that's what Juliet
Yeah,
did.
like y'all have like
Them
a
two
little
had a
society like to pick from.
I mean,
like.
Bachelors.
Are there more of you? Is what she's really saying.
Bachelors. Yeah.
in the words of Beyonce,
Oh shit.
I am the one. I am one of one. I am the only one. You
Don't
understand?
even waste
But
your
you got other
time.
poets though. You got other male poets out there, you know.
So what is it like dating a poet? Is it like she wakes up in the morning next to you and you're like, your eyes are like the sunrise?
You do
want-
know what her love language is by now, right?
Yeah.
It has to be
Pancakes.
what?
Yeah.
Words of affirmation.
I'd say
Pancakes and not fries.
physical touch. Physical
She
touch.
thinks she's
as cliche
physical
as
touch?
it is. Yeah,
As
definitely.
cliche as that is?
As cliche as that is.
And she telling you she want people to say to her in the morning, "Good morning, grand rising, you beautiful star from the earth." No,
that
she's
could be
words.
annoying to me.
She's words of
But
affirmation.
here's the crazy thing. I didn't even know that was a love language until like recently.
What?
And
Words of affirmation.
Words of affirmation?
And she speaks into me. You know?
Mm.
I'm used to that. You know, so
How did that make you feel?
Right.
you know when you wake up some mornings and you ain't into nothing, just hearing them affirming words. Babes, you know you're looking good today, you know. Babes,
That's what
I like you in this shirt. I like you wearing this tie. You just walk different, you know. You just stick your chest out a little more, you know.
I like. That's what I do.
I ain't used to that. I never had that before, you know. So I embrace it.
You embrace
I
it.
embrace it.
Do you think that's your love language now?
I know it's one of them.
Okay.
I did like this quiz, this love language quiz.
Because you have
Long
to.
story
Yeah.
short, I had a book talking about love languages just so I could be more informed, you know, so I could know how to love my partner better,
Right.
you know. So that definitely worked for me, you know.
So what is your love language?
Words of affirmation, surprisingly, it's
What
like,
you mean,
that's
surprisingly?
like my main thing.
As a poet.
As a poet.
Right,
As a
as a
poet.
writer.
Yeah, but we often spend so much time trying to entertain or tell our story.
Okay.
We don't often receive that praise or that push to say, hey, I see you doing your thing and I appreciate
Okay.
it. As a man, I don't receive that often, you know. So I'm happy to be receiving it from the person I care about. You know what I mean?
That's good.
That's
That's good. I love that. I love that.
So there's no community.
She's still
No,
waiting
no.
for you. She's
That's
still
a
waiting
community. That's a community. That's a community.
that she could, throw her line in. Maybe reel one out. Maybe I could possibly take a look at this community before she does. Just,
You want to vet it?
yeah, I want to vet it.
It's a lot of vetting.
And that's fine.
It's a lot of vetting. Yeah, man.
I can vet with my eyes. It's that easy. Yeah, she likes
You're
a certain
skilled.
type. Very.
I think it's a Taurus thing.
It is.
Don't do it.
He's a
I
Taurus.
think so.
Y'all know I be on here by myself. I finally got someone with me. And he understood without me even having to say nothing.
That's good. They happy for you.
Well, yeah. What your thing is again? Your love languages again?
Gifts.
Leah's like, I don't understand nothing y'all saying because I
Very
want
much
things.
Very much gifts, very much physical touch, and very much time, quality time.
You just want the
Not just
whole,
time.
like the whole man. Like he coming with the gift and he
He
Cause
coming to
that's
you
and he
and-
coming to spend some time.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I don't need you to be talking a whole bunch of sweet nothings in my ear.
So I'm gonna need you to be
I
the
can't hold
person
on to something.
to make $500,000 a year and let him be a house husband.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
Because that's what you need. You need someone who's always going to be there, always going to be able to give you the time.
Oh, you mean
No,
quality
no.
time?
I
Quality
want
time.
quality time, but I don't want you. I don't want him around all the time.
Oh, no? Okay.
But I appreciate quality time.
Okay.
You know, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I think over a period of time, on any relationship, the love language changes because in the beginning, everybody likes. Well, that's a generalization, but some people like physical touch, right? I know from dating my partner and people I would have dated before, quality time was a big thing, you know, and I don't
Yes,
feel
it,
like
it becomes, yeah.
I don't think we really appreciate, we as men, sometimes we don't really appreciate or take consideration of how important quality
Quality time is. Yes, yes. Agreed. Agreed.
Yeah.
Preach,
But see,
preach,
I need the
preach.
words of affirmation in conjunction with acts of service.
Mm.
So, like, tell me I'm pretty and be like, and I made your
Making you-
coffee.
Yeah.
because I know you drink coffee, because then I feel like paying attention. You know? Also, that's what I need. Just to clarify, because I don't want, like Leah said, I don't want them to feel like they come tell me sweet nothings and then.
Valentine is coming up, guys. That's all I'm
What
saying.
is your love language as we cap off the love language segment?
My love language is acts of service.
Okay. That's true. Right? Yeah.
I don't even know why you even asked that.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
Yeah.
just me. I'll be mad at your ass, like for true, but I still doing what I'm supposed to do for you. Like, I in the kitchen, dead mad, cooking you the biggest meal. And then coming in there, you like it? It tastes good? Okay. And then going in the kitchen and getting you something to drink. Like, that's just me.
So joy.
So y'all, do you like? Okay, you're saying it. You like to give acts of service.
She wants
Yes.
to receive.
You also
receive
want to
it,
receive acts of service as well. Because that's what I talk about. I like to receive.
Oh,
gifts.
for receiving, it's also acts of service. Gifts too, but not on a major scale. So my acts of service was like when I did the quiz, it was like maybe 40, and like gifts was like maybe like 10. So it was like right behind it, but like it wasn't so much behind it because
So everything else is zero then.
pretty much.
Jesus.
Wow.
Yeah, because I like to do it, and I like for things to be done for me. I mean, I think maybe I think one of them was quality time. I think if I could remember correctly, but I know one of them was definitely gifts. So I like me a gift, you know, and my gifts aren't very extravagant.
Like sentimental.
of
Yeah, I like sentimental gifts.
Okay.
So that's why it wasn't like huge. It wasn't a big number. So yeah.
I think I'm the same way. Sentimental gifts.
Yeah, like Ambry said, I like to know that you remember and you are listening to what I have to say.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a cheat code, you know, because you could be talking to a female, and let's say it's a first date or whatever, or just the time frame before the first date, and you just pay attention, you listen to what she like, you know, and you surprise her with that little gift, and boom, you done in the head.
These niggas don't listen. They don't.
That's their vibe.
I think that's why we take them ones that actually listen. But I get what Andrew trying to say. Like, he only doing that one time, and then when I make the nigga a permanent figure, rhyming again.
I see you. I see you.
He don't live up because that's not really him. He only
Yeah.
did that one time.
Right.
So how do we know? How do we know the difference? How do we know that he just did that for that one time?
You don't know.
damn it.
I ain't even gonna like try sugarcoat it. You don't know. You
Discernment.
You just gotta ride the wave. You just gotta ride the wave and like she said,
Intuition.
discernment. You gotta use discernment. You gotta look at patterns and go from there. You know,
Yes, those
that's my
patterns.
advice.
That kind of leads me into our topic, which is, are you, and I mean our girlies out there, are you dating guys that really like you? Do they like you?
This is
No.
an interesting topic.
They're not, right?
How do you know that they like you?
Right.
How can you tell? What are the signs? You know,
Right. Like, how you know he just isn't there for
the pong time.
that or for what he could get? Like, you know, your daddy might be like an MP
Or
and he need a signature.
one little job or a signature for something to bring in his
Yeah.
cars so we could sell them.
Or she could be hyped. You know, she could have everything going for her, and he need a quick bounce. You know.
Wow.
So,
Put
what I
back on
want to
that
know, I think my first question is, so if a guy does not send me flowers, that mean he don't like me, right? For Valentine's Day, right?
What? I don't mean we together.
If he don't send me the flower,
He ain't gotta send you
I mean he
flowers.
don't like me,
He
right,
ain't gotta send.
Andrew?
No,
Oh,
I
I
can't
got
agree with you on that. I can't agree on that.
If he doesn't buy you flowers, I mean he don't like you.
Right.
Because he could buy you something else.
We just
Of
use
significant
flowers.
of
It's-
Like
significant
a
value.
gift for Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
If you don't buy it, he don't like you.
So if he don't
I
buy me
wouldn't
a
go as far to
Valentine's,
say that.
What?
I wouldn't go as far to say that.
We done break up.
right?
What you mean? Whole
Explain.
big Valentine's Day come
Explain.
and
This
I
we
get
talking
nothing.
about someone you talking to, or what we talking about? What
Like
we
this,
talking about?
Somebody who I talking to or who I with. You
Then they gotta
or
do something. They can't do nothing.
we
now.
are
They-
sexually active.
Yeah, they gotta do something. They gotta do
And when
something.
you're active
Flowers
in that
ain't-
sexuality,
Flowers ain't that expensive.
I agree. That's why I started with that.
I gotta pull a plug right now. Everybody think you gotta get some nice floral arrangement. Bruh, Fresh Market got them nice grab and go bouquets, $7-9.
And not
You buy 4 of them, you get like some type of thing to put them together.
go right to Quality Home Center.
Get a nice card from Book World.
Boom.
Some chocolates. You know what I mean? Boom.
Ferrero Rocher.
That person, because you going through all of that.
Yeah,
But
right.
hold on.
Do that.
Let me show you the vibe. Same place you get the flowers from, get the chocolates.
Bing.
And depending on where that is, you might be able to get a card from there too. If not, go to Book World, go to Lowe's, go,
Fresh Market have that right next to the flowers.
any pharmacy. Maybe not anyone, but a good much of them have cards. I could put that. I could put that out there. I could put that out there.
So you confirm it. If he does not buy you a gift on Valentine's Day, ladies, he does not like you.
I never said that. I can't confirm
He
that.
like
I
you.
can
I
make
can tell
any
you.
confirmation.
He like you, and I like him for you. Block
Gotta buy
him.
you something. Just something.
No, I think we could agree. You know,
Just
I
something.
think Andrew ain't trying to throw his brothers under the bus, but
They wouldn't be right of me.
the bus drivers.
You
right
understand?
He don't like you.
I don't think he like you. Now, if y'all two just start talking
Yeah, that's a
last
like you.
week,
He still don't like you. It's Valentine's Day. These niggas
He
just
could
have
do
these
something
stuff planned
cute.
out.
no, but he could do something cute
Listen.
like bring you a chocolate.
Hold on, it
Buy you
depends. though.
lunch,
It
something.
depends. I
Oh,
gotta.
sorry. brother.
I gotta speak. I gotta speak for my brothers out there. It
Okay.
depends because you
It
may
depends.
not. With the rise of Kevin Samuels and Andrew Tate and all of those people,
Rest in peace.
they really created an awareness for some men, and that
Okay.
awareness is you have to be mindful of how you move, how you proceed in the dating game with this particular woman or women that you may be talking to, everybody ain't getting gifts, everybody ain't getting flowers, chocolates, cards, Someone may get it, shoots. In some instances, the most you may get is just a happy Valentine's Day with a
man.
flower emoji.
I'll answer you.
man.
It depends.
My
It
man.
depends on where you fall within that, within that scale. Because just like how you all got dudes who hitting you all up, some dudes have that option too.
So I want to talk about the scale. How do you know where you are on the scale? Like, how do you know if you, like, he just grinding you? You, like, he almost about ready to ask you to be his woman. Like, how do you know? How do you know?
Well, if you just grinding, you don't expect nothing because you ain't get nothing. Just
But I mean, even aside from gifts, I mean, like, everyday life. Like, how do you know? Like, what are the signs to look out for? We're trying to help the girls figure out if these niggas really like them.
like, I can keep it simple. Simple as good morning, checking up through you throughout the day, or calling you. You have some dudes who may be extreme and they may come and say,
Every day.
Thank you.
every
In
day,
your
or they may
DM.
say, hey, what you having for lunch? Let's go to lunch. Or they may just say, hey,
See that?
I in the area, what you want to eat, and boom, and go from there. They good signs right there too, Off the top of my head, that's just what comes to me.
So what he doing if he just wants sex?
He doing the bare minimum. He just doing what's required.
So, okay.
Get in the condom.
Say you just meet
That's
somebody.
the requirement.
And how do you know if that is their intention then? Because my
Right.
problem free philosophy is if you start talking about sex too early in the game, that's all you want.
Yeah, that's like a red flag.
That's a red flag for me. Do you agree with that?
It could be a red flag if that's not what you. If you were interested in something serious, sex off the bat could definitely be a red flag. But if that's what you into, that's a green flag. It's all subjective. At the end of the day.
That used to be a green flag for me when I was in the world.
So tell me something. Kind of similar to what Leah saying. Let's say I had a friends with benefits situation, right? And he starting to come off a little different. Like he calling me now and seeing how I doing throughout the day. And then
You do a little switcheroo on you.
yeah, so should I take that seriously or should I not bother with that. Like how you start is how you finish.
I mean, it depends on where you at. If you feel like there's potential there for it to grow into something prosperous, like a relationship or marriage, whatever you may be into, then, you know, take it for what it is and see how it goes from there. But
So men can actually make that switch? Because in my head, I don't feel like
some dudes do that. Some dudes, it may start off one way, and then, you know, over a period of time, you liking the vibe, you liking what you experience, and it's not just about the sex, it's the person, their personality, you like their traits, how they carry themselves, and how they move just in general, and you like, you know what, I want this person in my life, I want this person as a partner. Mind you, it could be rare. It could be rare that it happens,
Very rare.
but it definitely does happen.
I feel like that's an exception to the rules. Because if you start out one way, I feel like you're already setting the pace for the relationship.
You know, it's crazy you say that because a lot of dudes feel the opposite way. Me, for instance, as an example, me and a female, we could establish our boundaries. We establish what it is we doing. We just we getting to know each other, you know. And whatever happens in the course of that, it's just what it is. We are not trying to be in a relationship or trying to establish anything more than just getting to know each other. And getting to know each other is big. This is a tip, you know. You gotta establish what it is from the jump, you know, so you don't get finesse in the long term. But you gotta know how to do it. You can't just say, hey, what we doing? How we, you know, what's you just trying to choose? You just trying to have sex, or
see, that's the thing.
you know?
It's
a conversation.
But you gotta
conversation,
but you gotta know how to do it.
How to
If
do
you
it.
if
Teach
you do
us.
it in a, so you gotta utilize your prowess. You know, you gotta,
Okay.
you know, babes, I like you, I feeling you. Where that's going? You know, I like and how that's, you know.
Soft, the feminine.
Yeah, you gotta, you know, you gotta project that, you know, and it goes from there. But you have some people out there that's like, listen, what we doing? Well, what's going on?
That's
you know?
me.
Some people appreciate
Very.
that. Some people could feel intimidated by
I'm
that.
very harsh.
You know?
Girls be a little too rough.
I
Bring the
rough.
femininity.
So what we doing?
Yeah.
I get that from you. I get that. Like, I ain't
that
playing
bullet.
too much.
Just slap
You
them
know?
up. Like,
You
come
slap
on,
it
man.
up. Let's like what we doing. I like the resolution. Come,
But
quick
see,
talk.
this is the crazy thing. As a Gemini, I feel like you may switch with it, because you may want to do that, but then when you get in the presence of the dude, you may just be like, damn,
Yeah. No,
This
for
nigga
sure.
get me
That's
again.
it. I don't know if Leah's have the same experiences as me.
boy, I know. Hard to
Horrible
be.
experiences.
I mean, like the switching thing. Like I just be like, I ain't even like you like that.
This is why I have to do the vetting. This is it.
Maybe I
Because
should
she's
go
stone.
forward.
She's stone. Me? What you doing? This one?
Because in the beginning, you know, it just makes sense. And then I think a lot of times, a lot of women, we go off of potential. I could admit that I sometimes do that. And then it's a little person in my head that is be like, you don't have to do this.
Literally.
Right?
That person is say that for true.
And I just be like, you know what? We ain't doing it. And just move forward.
She's throw you away.
You have
Point
to
blank,
sometimes,
period.
I like
though.
that.
Right.
You
I don't
gotta
mind.
throw these niggas
I don't
away.
mind you throwing them away, right? I don't mind that. But the way she's throwing them away is be a little different.
They
She
probably
don't
deserve that. They probably deserve that.
Fine.
What I will say is I just have to work on actually closing doors. Because
Thank you.
You don't
I
close
just-
them?
She
No,
don't
I
really
just-
throw them away.
I do for me, but they don't know. So it's like,
See where my problem
No,
lies?
you
you
said,
would understand.
You don't need a conversation sometimes. Some
So then
people don't.
when they start stalking you afterwards, then what? Should have had that conversation to say, hey, so this is closed. The door is closed.
Oh yeah, you know that happened to me too.
Right, okay, thank you. Now y'all wondering why.
And then maybe be like,
Well, why this happened? Maybe because you should have told him.
Why are you looking in my window?
right.
So how important is communication to y'all? You know?
Extremely.
The thing is, communication is so important to me.
And how do you
That's the problem.
how do you exercise that?
She
in
doesn't.
there?
As a matter of fact, it's like the gym to her. She drives past it.
Communication is important to me. So important that not everybody deserves my communication. Because some people, I can spend all my time communicating with them, and I could go through one ear and come out the next.
True.
So instead of me wasting me and your time, I'm just gonna block you.
I feel you.
Well, I agree with Leah. Like, for me, it's based on how I rate you. So if I don't think this is gonna go anywhere like that, I won't see the need to have a conversation with you. So if it's somebody who I really see potential and I really like, I might be like, hey, George, you know, I like phone calls. I think you should call me more rather than text. But then if I see he doesn't call after that, I take that as George just in the phone calls and I just go.
Amen.
So-
That's the scripture reading.
That's how I do it.
I think we need to call a break. Because I need to have a conversation.
Bye, guys.
All right.
I am a poet, scribe, a well-written script of scripture crypted in gold. I am the word. In the beginning, I was and still am. I have spoken things into existence. Miracles fall from my mouth like droplets. I am water, bending. 60% flows through my body. The remainder is heat I spit. I am in my element, grounded by the sound waves of heart and faith. Smaller than a mustard seed, but large enough to move mountains. I am Everest. Eagles build nests in my sky, teach young ones to fly. To chemtrail success like exhaust. To be fueled by the sovereign airspace owned by the gods. I am arrows in the flesh and poem. I know love in all forms like water, it quenches my thirst. Mind, body, and soul from the choking seduction of lust and even God's fault. Become prisoners of their own greatness. Trapped in a Napoleon complex, the gift and the curse, but I am free. I know God is love and love is freeing. I know that God is in me and no metaphor can chain me to false. For I am fearfully and wonderfully made. I know from where I come, but more importantly, where I am going.
We're back, guys.
Hi. Welcome back.
Boy, I was wondering if she retire.
I retire. Never
She's
retire
back
again.
You have a lovely voice.
Thank you.
She's a singer. You're a poet. Y'all should do like a, what do you call it? Like a memoir?
A collab.
A collaboration.
No. I think I was trying to sound like I knew what I was saying. But, you know. Back again. So I just want to talk about something we touched on in the break. I want to know how y'all feel about baskets for Valentine's.
And what got to be in the basket?
Yeah. What gotta be
kind of
in the basket? As a man, would you accept a basket and would I have to put in there
No,
for you?
don't send me no basket. Don't send me no fruit basket. Don't send me no fruit basket.
Basket.
Chamba got some nice baskets.
For men, right?
You know, so you could put I like fragrances. People feel like that's a corporate gift. Listen.
No, I love fragrances.
Yeah,
Listen.
I love
especially
them.
for Valentine's. Just give me all with the
Scent?
roses.
Yes,
Listen.
it's something for me. Scent.
Listen. I like to smell good.
Listen.
And have you
Understand?
seen these fragrance prices? That is not a cop out.
I
Listen.
swear.
But you got the cheap ones, then you got the medium, like mid-tier ones, and you got the top tier. Don't get me no fragrance that costs under $100.
Yeah.
I want it.
Well, there it is.
I want it. You know,
So
get me
cop
that.
out at all.
The more expensive it is,
I can't
Yeah.
get you no fragrance oil.
You don't want no
Oil?
old
The
toilet.
Listen.
little oil from the Muslim.
listen. I get couple. I use
smell
them.
just like the
I
real
use them when I need.
And get them like a
quick-
variety pack.
Right, a little variety pack.
The oils are only for when you are shaving cleanly, and it's need for you to go down there for when she's about to do fellatio. That's about it.
That
But
is
it needs to
burn
be-
your wife.
No, it does not burn. You do not put it on right after you finish shaving. You put alcohol on after you finish shaving to make sure that sting goes away.
Oh, wow.
Then you put on the oils.
Oh,
And if you have edible powder,
edible
good.
powder.
I didn't know they had those things.
they have some powders.
You mean like
which
what is coming the thing Will you ever them? With the stick.
No,
When
not
you was
those.
a child, you dip
That's-
it in the
no,
powder?
that's no.
Fun there.
Yeah, that sounds like fun.
Well,
to me.
No, I'm not talking
I
about
thought
that.
she means something.
I am talking about edible powder. It's a powder.
Does it have a flavor?
It has a flavor. It's sweet, but you put it.
This sign is
You
coming
know,
out the section.
In your
It comes
areas.
out the sex shop,
Okay.
duh.
Because
That's
it
a-
was a fun dip for me. Like, if
was
you
a
didn't
fun
send me to
dip.
do that, just say what you say. I was fine.
You know how sticky you would be down there? No, we ain't trying to do all of
It's
that.
giving yeast infection.
Ma'am.
No, it wasn't gonna be the man.
No.
It
This
was
time.
something
infectious.
Well, how you was
as
doing
well.
him? You was doing him in a Kodak.
Wow.
Like just
Oh, you was
him,
waiting for him to
like
come
he
by
lay
you.
down, right?
Oh, and put it on his chest or something.
He lay down, right? And then the boy then because I speak, I look good, so and then I listen to what Mandisa say and I earl him up with the earl, and then I just take the
No,
Brenda?
no. That's a bad combination. What you just
Look at
said.
this
No.
little dance.
Okay? No. First of all, you can't put the oil down there, right? If you're about to do fillet shoot, right? You can't put that there. The oil already got to be on him from home because he coming to you smelling good. You understand?
True, so that's his job to put the oil on.
Yes, that's
Okay.
his job to put the oil. That's what I'm
Okay.
saying. So if you getting him that pack of oil from the what the man?
Muslim.
The
them.
Muslim people. If you getting the oil, you getting the
Catch me
oil.
off guard. I was like, I don't know this man.
If you getting the oil, them, get him the pack of oils so he can put it on before he get to you. You have the powder and you dust that powder where you're going to go. Okay? The powder also, if he came there a little, man is sweat. So that kind of, make sure that area is nice and doesn't stink or, anything like that. Because, you coming from home.
It's giving
you know?
Ajax. It's giving Ajax.
You been on. You understand? Make sure
bad.
there's, clean.
Baking soda. Put them French.
Baking soda for the body, baby.
So if anybody have questions about the powder, y'all please see Mandisa.
Don't.
I don't
see
need a little though.
Damn, y'all go by EJs.
Oh, EJ's. Okay.
So back to this basket. We got nothing less than $100 worth
Right,
in cologne.
fragrance,
What else?
Shoot, some landscape products.
Okay.
Like skincare stuff.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, skincare, definitely.
We got a bear to get a little bear oil and stuff like that. You always use that.
Yeah, some. I ain't got no bed. So I do what
He has
works
a
for me.
chin.
Everybody.
Here's a goatee.
Yeah,
Everybody did,
What else? The little trinkets that he may like.
Okay. So
Chocolates,
like, I just want to say.
Snacksy, my
Snacks,
life.
Some nuts.
But it gotta be in the Valentine theme. If you're doing it for Valentine's Day,
What about rum? What about Hennessy?
get one pint.
Okay. No need
And
for Hennessy.
what the thing called? The flask.
Right. Okay.
Boom.
Floss with his name on it.
Yeah.
Customize.
Or even what they call?
Glasses.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know?
I like the way you like that.
Okay, all right.
But see, I'm a simple man. I don't really like, well, at least I think I'm a simple man. I don't really like too much,
Hoopla.
too hoopla and flair. Like,
Yeah.
So you straight with that cologne.
at this point in my life, and that's why I say I different. At this point in my life, where I didn't get pretty much anything and everything I could possibly want, but give me a nice fragrance and something within the theme of Valentine's and be good. I ain't really asking for much, And I want what everybody want Valentine's.
I know.
You work that out.
You work out the boy.
You work that out.
Make sure you're cleanly
Thinking about
shaven.
all
Do
the
you
stuff
like?
I'm not
Ooh,
gonna
this is a good
have.
question.
know?
Do you like yours shaven or with a little bit of prickles?
At this point, I like it clean.
He likes it
I like it
clean.
clean. But I've had the trail, the plain trail.
Ooh,
A lot of people-
they got designer on
But
you.
no, landing
The
strip.
landing
Landing
strip.
strip.
I've had 'em,
Yeah.
so my preference is clean. But when you for some people, when you're in the mood and you get there before you even realize what's going on down there, if you're already in the mood and the tension is already built up, you down stopping the show. At least on this ride.
That's
I
true.
can't speak for no one
Right.
else.
That's true.
So what about like the boxers that have like the heart and then in the heart is like
The
my
face.
face?
Yeah, that's too much for me. That's too much for me.
I can need you to wear them when you're wearing your gray sweats and you're going out with the boys.
Right. Yeah.
feel
That's
I need that.
That's what I want.
He could just take his pants off with his boxers and nobody can see a face.
Yeah, but guess what? The minute he pulled down those gray sweats, he's gonna remember those boxers.
True.
It ain't about you seeing it. ain't about her saying it. He
It's
can
about-
remember
He
it.
can remember.
Is
Because
that
he can remember he
practical,
had
though?
them on.
Is that practical though? Like, do women actually get those for their guy?
Seen
I've
it
never
on
done
TikTok,
Seen
it.
it,
but
yeah.
I've never done it.
I haven't done it. That's wow, that is something I've never done. Okay.
I like briefs. I prefer briefs. You know, the athletic wear type. You know, the ones that just make,
The boy.
you know, look more profound. You know,
Okay.
Yeah,
I
and then
got you.
and
Learning
then
something
and
every
then
day.
it enhances the mood. You know, because
Yes.
let's say you got a candlelit or you got the music playing in the background. You take off your sweats, bam.
Do you
all they see
have on
is-
a bow tie?
No, that's extreme. That's extreme. You know,
It is ask, you know.
it can be
It
incorporated,
can be- okay.
but you know,
So
For the
Sorry.
request.
I need to know because if you have on some Tims, those
And a
briefs,
bow
a
tie.
bow tie, and
I feel like you should have a tray then.
a tray.
A plate.
That's
You
what I
come-
was getting to. You need to have a tray.
charcuterie.
Like you come to serve something.
You come to serve
Yeah.
this. See my lip?
So I'm gonna be an idiot, but I just had to ask: was there ever a time that you was in the moment and you said a poem?
And I said a poem. Not out loud, in my head, maybe. You see, depends. Listen. If it's good, like if it's too good, I gotta think of a way to last longer. You know?
Yes.
So I may say a poem to myself,
Really?
not because I care about the poem, but just to help me
Sawyer.
in the
You know what I'm
moment.
thinking about? Here's the East and Juliet is the North.
No, it ain't like that.
No, like
You know,
I just
I
wonder,
might- I
like
might.
you know, like you start to like undress and be like your skin is like the ocean. I don't know.
Wait,
That's-
what?
That's-
Like
I appreciate that you think of it in that light. I promise you, it's
It's
not
not
like that.
that.
It's not that.
Definitely not that.
All right.
You know, we on a prior episode when we had Sawyer Boy, you know, he demonstrated for us
the counting.
the counting. You know, so
counting
you have
works.
the counting works.
It works. It
Okay,
works.
because he counted and he did a little jump. You know, y'all can go back to our, I think it was the
Anniversary, yeah.
anniversary episode. He did a counting and a jump. You know, to make sure he get back in that moment, stay where he is. Make sure he can finish strong.
Because
You know?
the slightest change in the motion, that could change everything.
Oh shit!
That could change everything.
It's downhill.
Don't go against the program.
Wow.
You know, okay. I have a random question, and I just want to settle this once and for all.
Okay. I hope we can settle it.
What is it about Bahamian men
Oh, goddamn.
and not wearing a condom?
Oh, that I
You can't
that's-
settle that for you?
I can, yeah.
This man is in a committed relationship.
Not just that, I believe in safety first, you know. I like condoms, you know.
Condoms.
I mean,
was gonna say
we've
something.
had countless guests on the show
Who said condoms are for cowards.
Right.
But that's them, you know, everybody is entitled to their own prerogative. I know I have mine, and I know what works for me, you know. I gotta be responsible. I can't just,
Right,
you
just-
know, go with the flow and then what happens. to
It's
them.
as if they're not afraid of AIDS.
I'm
know?
afraid of many things.
COVID
yeah.
they think COVID is worse.
And as a poet and writer, I often overthink. You know, it isn't just with my creative process. That's with life in general. You know, so that's my toxic trait. I overthink, and I don't want to put myself through that.
That's not going to be resolved for you today.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. I figured that much.
My apologies.
I figured
I
that.
really wish I could have, you know. had-
You tried, guys. You did try.
But y'all, Valentine's coming. If you don't trust them, just please beg them to put on a condom. I know some of them can't hear, some of them even tell you
I
they
just
can't feel.
What I really want people to do for this Valentine's is to stock up. Stock up on necessities. Stock up on your plan B. Yes. Stock up on your condom. The women. You know, because you know the man could sometimes be a little, you know. But ladies, have that plan B in your drawer. If you know things might get wet and wild. I did a thing. Do not use wet and wild.
Don't use that.
Please don't. That
Why?
gives you
I don't know nothing about it. Just tell me.
Wet and Wild is one of the worst condoms out there, okay? It gives you yeast infections. Well, it gave me yeast infections.
Wow.
Kind of
Yeah,
tiny too.
it's yeah.
Oh,
When,
okay.
well, I can tell you this: you can tell a man by the condom he brings.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Let's go through this.
let's
Yeah,
go
let's-
through
let's-
this.
Let's
What
talk
does that
about
say?
this. Yeah, let's talk about this.
Wet and Wild. What this man is who?
He's cheap and he is small.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
He's cheap and small.
So
Cheap
he
and
small.
is
Rough.
not going to buy you anything for Valentine's
No.
Day.
No.
No,
He just giving you.
just
He just piling on some
So-
doggy.
some
It's-
air. Not
it's-
even doggy. That's
Is,
air.
is that in the same space as Rough Riders?
Rough Riders
It's
is
a
a
step up.
little. Rough Riders is actually a step up
Wow.
from Wet and Wild.
It
So
is.
Rough Rider might buy you lunch.
Rough Riders will definitely buy you lunch,
But he ain't buying you flowers.
but he ain't buying you. No, that's
Okay.
a def. That
Okay.
that is so true. They're not gonna buy you flowers.
Okay.
You know why? Because the bumps that are on
the studs. The studs.
the studs,
Wow.
the studs that are.
Wow.
I was so afraid
You
when
are
you
preaching.
said
You are preaching. Come on,
bum.
get it out. Get it out.
the studs that are on that condom. That's enough. Lunch.
So-
that is it.
Okay.
That is a rough ride.
That's exactly what it is.
Let's up it now. Let's up it now. What about Trojans? They have a variety.
Trojans have variety.
So-
Trojans are good. They have some money. They have a good job.
They appreciate
They-
quality.
yeah. They like
Ah,
quality. They like
just
name
saying,
brand.
though.
A Trojan
You know?
man.
You know?
Okay.
He's gonna probably be that white horse nigga.
Okay.
You know?
Yes.
Because
Right.
he's about that quality, and he may even be the quality time person.
Okay.
Her.
Okay.
Now, when you go to that goal, man,
Okay, now we talking.
whew, that goal, man, that man's gonna give you some.
No. Hold on.
We skip one.
He might bring the goal, but you gotta watch him put it on. Cause if it baggy,
Ooh, you better have a Wet and Wild for him. Can't be saggy. Can't be saggy. But
That's
trust
don't
me,
have a wet
Say
one.
that.
most of the times, because I've had a situation where I had to switch condoms on a person because he knew better. Don't bring that goal when you are not.
please don't waste.
Don't waste money like that. That's a good ass condom. Okay, and when you wearing that goal, you got that money.
I
You
wonder
got
what
that.
this be like train of thought. Like you ain't gonna feel that. Like
He thinking you ain't gonna look, cause you're so caught up in the moment. He
Yeah,
thought
no,
he
no,
could
no,
just
no, no, no,
slip
no.
it on.
They also think that you can't feel.
right, 'cause it's baggy.
If it's baggy, what you think's gonna happen is gonna slip off and stay in me.
Oh,
True.
You understand? Especially if you pew 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 pew. Cause you ain't bump. You ain't doing that bump.
No rhythm.
No, bump,
bump.
But a pew, pew, pew.
Y'all know what that pew.
episode pew.
Yeah.
Y'all know what that pew. Y'all know that pew? Come in with that gas. Y'all know what gas I talking about too.
Legit.
Y'all know what that pew come with. Now don't play. Don't play. You know that bump? That bump coming with your back getting blow.
Are there any more? That's all of it.
No, I think that's all.
That's all you need to know.
That's all. I think that's
Hold
all
on.
I know about.
But the fire and ice, what type of
That's
guy?
the truth.
Fire and ice is just
He into too much darkness.
Yeah.
I feel.
yeah.
Yeah.
He into darkness.
Like I
Yeah.
feel like you're trying to.
and he
the
needs to go to the
darkness.
Lord.
Yeah.
He need church.
He may even go both ways. you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel so. So
Fire
if he
and
brings
ice.
fire and ice,
Good Lord. Fire and ice.
fire and ice.
He may like.
But what if, for me, I'm an economical man. Trojan has a variety pack. That could
Trojans are
include the basic lubricated, the fire and ice, a Magnum or two.
Do not get the fire and ice.
It comes
We
with
don't
it.
like it. We ain't like
We
it.
ain't like
Yeah,
it.
y'all don't like it?
Give it to
Why do
you.
you
like
think
it.
that we want something warm and then something stingy cold?
My back ain't
Yeah, I never thought about it like that.
Yeah, no.
I never thought about it
You
like
guys
that.
are inserting. Y'all ain't receiving. We feeling everything. So when y'all go in, it's like warm. When y'all pull up,
Like if you
Like,
just
that's
slap some
confused.
Bengay.
Right. Like
The
kinda-
imagery you just gave me was yeah, I get it. I get it.
it's like peppermint. Okay? It's like, no.
But it
Minty.
smells like rubber.
It smells like
rubber.
peppermint rubber. You understand? Like, no.
I feel it.
Why would you want to do that?
Right.
Don't do that.
Yeah, that's why I like having conversations. It gives you new perspectives.
Yeah.
I would have
Yeah,
never
yeah,
thought.
yeah, 'cause-
I would have never thought.
Yeah, but yeah, that gold man, he got that money. He about to take you. But actually, no. He ain't really gonna go take you out on all them dates. Some of them gold men, they don't really take you out on dates. Some of them gold men is really...
I feel like so the safest is Trojan. Eh?
Yeah, the safest is Trojan if you want to try it. Them gold men, they toxic, but they good.
Could I put condoms in the basket?
A quality man.
Yeah.
Trojan man. Quality man.
Quality man.
Okay. Okay.
So, ladies, make sure you stock up, please. Like I was saying, stock up your bedstand with some stuff. But this Valentine's, I don't need to see any babies coming out unexpectedly. Please.
Baby be a Scorpio, eh?
I don't like Scorpios. I don't like Scorpios.
We know.
See what I'm
Oh,
saying?
no one likes Scorpios.
No one likes Scorpios.
No one likes Scorpios. Make
So,
less Scorpios.
Make less
Oh, man.
Scorpios. Let's plan Blade. Let's plan. Oh, and for my thick girls, remember that one plan B is not gonna work. We're too thick.
Talk
You're
to
gonna
me.
need two. Okay? That one plan B is not gonna do the job. I repeat. Okay.
I never knew that.
Because one plan B is only for a person who's like 130 pounds to 140, ma'am. We are in the 200s. You're gonna need more than that.
I mean,
You too.
maybe I was. Okay, never mind. Feeling too much.
I can't think of it.
You thinking about it? Thinking about it? Alright.
You know, it's the subtle things that tell you so much,
So guys, what are your all plans?
Any more?
No,
That's it?
no, I think that's
They
it.
good?
That's it. That's it.
I don't have any plans, you know. I'll just be here. You know, at work.
Same.
You know.
I just need y'all to send Bree some flowers.
Please.
Then
send
it'll
the
little
be an
flowers.
balloon or
influx
something.
of flowers,
Please.
and then no.
But you gotta say her whole name,
Right.
you know.
Don't just say the last name or her name, which y'all see on Instagram.
Right.
I need the whole name. And the only way y'all getting the whole name, I can't give you that. Never mind.
But
Scratch it.
to put you ahead of the game, you bring them yourself.
And there you have it. Gem. Just a gem, just dropped for no reason.
On order.
Because I bring in mine myself. I ain't let nobody else bring them, and it be no confusion. I come in, and yeah, you go from there. You know?
A part of me feels like you don't want confusion, and a part of me feels like you want to see if anybody else bringing on flowers. I feel
To
like
be honest with you,
it's a method to your
I
madness.
just don't want to be in office. You know, and then it adds to the vibe. It's like, wow, you took time out of your day to bring these to me.
Yeah. No,
You
that's
know?
true. That's true.
So whatever happens after I present the flowers and we go to lunch or whatever from there, more than likely it's in my favor. You know. So
I see what he did there.
Yeah.
I gotta play the long game.
So, you know, before we end, it wouldn't be right if we end this episode without you giving us a
You know, I was
Oh,
prepared for this. I was
Listen to
prepared
that.
for this.
You was
I was
prepared.
prepared for this
I
because I
know.
thought about something, you know.
Oh, okay. I liked where this is going.
Okay. The name of this piece is Cocktail Conversations,
Ooh.
Part 1.
I just like at the beginning.
Yeah.
Let's go.
She says that she ain't no big drinker, but the first round's on me. The second's on her, and the third is whatever we make it. By the fourth round, I plan to be home. Somewhere between left and right thighs with eyes fixed on glory. Glory. Glory, hallelujah. There's a gospel in the midst of her bosom, and I find myself hanging on scripture. Like twin there, feeding amongst the leaves, sprinkled with sweet perfume, her fragrance casts a spell on me. I'm not sure if it's the vodka or vanilla, but I scream for desire. To read her body like braille, to speak in strange tongues at her altar, alhamdulillah, sweet praises flow from my mouth like a poem, like a fountain filled with metaphors of her beauty. How her skin be cinnamon brown, rich enough to light up any room she enters. Her smile is God's grace when I'm reminded of how I fall daily. Her eyes communicate seduction like a language I've always been fluent at speaking. What's English? To a linguist that studies the body. The subtle touch of her palm on my arm brings chills. And I am not one to freeze in the moment, so I order a shots of something warm enough to keep us engaged, but cool enough to finish the night. And it's funny how we don't want this outing to end. How we conclude these rounds with thoughts of rounds that don't involve drinking. Remember, she ain't no big drinker. But for me, she's willing to go the distance.
When did you say you wrote that?
It didn't say, but it's a conversation we could talk about off air.
That sound like he just say that. That came off the top of his. You understand?
That was so nice.
Especially the part with the bosoms and the scripture.
Yes, I love it. And the altar. And
the whole.
Get y'all a poet, y'all.
So now you understand what I was saying at the beginning. Anyway,
Get y'all a poet.
go hook me up with this later.
I got you.
But Leah, you want to give the handles again, or do you want to rewind? What we doing?
Rewind.
right?
We can.
We just need to let them know where we at. You understand?
So
Yeah, they rewind.
all us about. Let me let Andrew say again, because that phone is just
Yeah, y'all really need to find him.
find my boy. Where they can find you?
You can find me on all social media platforms: Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all them. At Andrew Gomez, ANDREWGOMEZ. It is what it is.
Right, and then after y'all follow Andrew, go and subscribe, please, and then follow Leah.
Yeah.
It's an issue.
Follow me.
Big Talks podcast on every social media platform. And happy Valentine's Day.
Happy
Hope y'all
Valentine's.
enjoy. And y'all, ladies, take notes. If you ain't got no gift, you won't like it.
Make sure check the condom to see what type.
It tells a tale about the man.
Make sure to stock your drawer.
Right. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy Andrew Gomez, and you're now tuned in to Big Talks. You can check it out on all social media platforms: Instagram, Facebook, you name it.
To the big talks, yeah.